The drama at Rice Plaza is heating up, and it's the very spot where Dex Heller was shockingly stabbed. The mystery of who was behind the attack has a key witness, Felicia Scorpio. Her sharp memory and attention to detail might be the key to unraveling this whodunit and bringing down Cyrus Renault once and for all. Felicia was nearby when Dex was attacked and has already shared everything she remembers about that fateful night. Yet a nagging detail seems just out of reach. What could she be overlooking that might blow the case wide open? Cyrus was seen standing nearby, ringing a charity bell with suspicious enthusiasm. Could that bell hold a clue? Felicia's memory might soon connect the dots, leading her to a crucial realization. The bell, which had been ringing consistently, went silent just as Dex stepped away to deal with some confiscated alcohol. Could the eerie silence signal the moment Cyrus set his plan into motion? As Felicia reflects on that unsettling quiet, the thought of Cyrus orchestrating the attack during that brief pause will start to make sense. It may not be enough to put him behind bars immediately, but it's certain to raise red flags with the PCPD. Cyrus' history of shady dealings and manipulation makes him a prime suspect in this unfolding mystery. If Felicia points the authorities in his direction, it could unravel a larger web of schemes connected to the notorious villain. This includes other sinister incidents, such as a recent tragedy that shocked the community. Dex's stabbing could become the thread that unravels all of Cyrus' secrets, exposing the chaos he's been orchestrating in Port Charles. With her keen instincts, Felicia could spark the downfall of Cyrus Renault, leading to explosive consequences. As the pieces fall into place, this relentless mastermind may finally be held accountable for his reign of terror. Expect dramatic revelations and a turning point that could put an end to his criminal empire once and for all. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. Something unsettling is happening in Port Charles, as another tragic loss struck on the December 13 episode of General Hospital. The turmoil continued at the Quartermain mansion after a shocking video of Willow and Drew was broadcast on television. The revelation stunned everyone in the living room, and Michael quickly turned off the screen, but the damage was done, and their secret was out. As Willow confronted Michael about the situation, Carly unleashed her anger at Drew. Tracy, ever the opportunist, relished the drama as she observed from the sidelines. Meanwhile, Gio, Trina, and Jocelyn decided to step away from the tension. Jocelyn chose to leave entirely and visit her boyfriend at the hospital. When Jocelyn arrived at the hospital, an eerie stillness greeted her. Approaching Dex's room, she froze in shock as she witnessed Isaiah using a defibrillator on Dex, with another staff member voicing the grim reality that he was slipping away. Before Jocelyn could react, Anna intervened, pulling her aside and explaining she had come to check on the rookie officer just as the frantic scene unfolded. Jocelyn's budding medical instincts kicked in as she tried to make sense of the situation. She noted that the use of the defibrillator pointed to a cardiac issue, but couldn't understand how this could happen to someone young and healthy like Dex, who had endured far more severe injuries in the past. Her analysis was cut short when Isaiah exited the room and delivered the devastating news. Dex had passed away. Elizabeth, who had been monitoring the situation, turned off the flatlining equipment with a heavy heart. She quietly acknowledged that this was the second unexplained death of its kind, raising alarms that something deeply troubling was happening at the hospital. Avon Hofer has exited his role as Dex on General Hospital. After days of speculation fueled by storyline hints suggesting Dex's potential demise, the news was confirmed. According to Soap Opera Digest, Hofer's departure was officially verified by a representative for the ABC daytime drama. He joined the cast on May 5, 2022, and his character met a tragic end during the December 13 episode. Reports indicate the exit was driven by the needs of the storyline. A promising start with a tragic turn. Dex began his journey in Port Charles working under Sonny, but later transitioned to the police department. This week, viewers saw Dex attacked from behind by an unknown assailant at Rice Plaza, setting the stage for his untimely death. Initially, there was hope Dex might recover from the stabbing and subsequent surgery. However, his condition took a turn for the worse, leaving Joss and others close to him devastated. Dex's death has raised questions in Port Charles, especially given its striking similarities to Sam's recent passing. Liz couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right, noting the eerie coincidence of two sudden deaths in such a short time. Will she investigate further into these unsettling events? As for Evan Hofer, he recently attended a fan event, answering questions alongside a co-star. In another interview, he shared some of his favorite Christmas traditions. Fans will also be pleased to know that Hofer is set to appear in an upcoming short film, Living the Dream, where he plays Zach. More updates on his career will follow as details emerge. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Lulu Spencer and Dante Falconeri were once a popular couple in Port Charles. Before Lulu fell into a coma for 4 years, she confided in her best friend Maxie that she was still in love with Dante and was planning to tell him. Unfortunately, that never came to fruition, and now that Lulu is awake, a romantic reunion with Dante doesn't appear to be on the horizon. Recent spoilers reveal that during the December 11th episode, Lulu and Maxie had a long-awaited reunion. Lulu, who had been focused on finding her daughter Charlotte, admitted that while she still felt a spark when seeing Dante, she knew a romance wasn't possible since he is still grieving the loss of Sam McCall. Lulu noticed something was off with Dante when they interacted, and after learning about his relationship with Sam while she was in a coma, she may decide to let go of any hopes of rekindling their romance. Though a reunion between Dante and Lulu isn't completely ruled out, it seems the storyline will focus on Dante mourning Sam for now. Meanwhile, Lulu's love life could take a new direction. Recent spoilers also suggest that Lulu had an interesting encounter with Cody Bell when he picked her up while she was hitchhiking. Neither of them recognized the other at first, but despite the awkwardness in Lulu's emotional shock after waking up, there seemed to be an undeniable connection between them. This raises the possibility of a romance between Cody and Lulu. Considering Cody is Dante's childhood friend and Lulu is Dante's ex, this could add an intriguing layer to the storyline in the coming weeks. It seems likely that General Hospital is putting any potential Dante/Lulu reunion on hold for the time being, with other romantic possibilities in play for Lulu's future. Recent spoilers from General Hospital reveal the shocking truth behind Sam McCall's death. In a recent episode, a flashback showed Cyrus Renault entering Sam's hospital room and injecting her IV with Digitalis, a drug that caused her heart to stop. Despite the efforts of the medical staff at General Hospital, Sam couldn't be revived, and her death has left many wondering about Cyrus' motive. Although it's clear that Cyrus was responsible for Sam's death, the reason behind it remains a mystery. Here are some potential motives that could explain why Cyrus would go to such lengths. Sam could have been investigating Cyrus as a private investigator. Sam often worked on high-stakes cases. While we haven't seen her involved in any investigations recently, it's possible she was working on something off-screen. If Sam had uncovered evidence that could link Cyrus to a crime, he might have felt threatened. To protect himself and avoid returning to prison, Cyrus may have felt that killing Sam was the only option. Cyrus may have wanted revenge on Julian Jerome. Cyrus harbors a deep resentment toward Julian Jerome, Sam's father. Julian was once forced to work for Cyrus and played a role in a bombing that led to Lulu Spencer's coma. Even though Cyrus could have blamed himself for the explosion, he chooses to blame Julian. It's possible that in his quest for revenge, Cyrus targeted Sam, as a way to hurt Julian by taking away his daughter. Cyrus had plans for Lulu Spencer. Cyrus appeared to be waiting for Lulu Spencer to wake up from her coma, and at one point, he even seemed to want to hasten her recovery by tampering with her ventilator. It's possible that Cyrus killed Sam to clear the way for Dante Falconeri to eventually reunite with Lulu once she wakes up. If Sam had been in the way of his plans, eliminating her might have been a strategic move. Ultimately, Cyrus' true reasons for killing Sam are still unclear, and the mystery surrounding her death is sure to unfold in future episodes. What do you think? Did Sam have evidence that could implicate Cyrus, or was this part of a bigger plan involving Lulu and Dante? Spoilers tease that Lulu Spencer is determined to do whatever it takes to bring her daughter home. As fans know, Charlotte Cassadine left Port Charles earlier this year with her father, Valentin Cassadine. At the time, Valentin was exposed as the leader of the criminal organization known as the Pikeman Group and was on the brink of being captured by the FBI. Anna Devane, not wanting to see Valentin imprisoned, warned him about the FBI's approach, giving him enough time to escape with Charlotte. That was the last anyone in Port Charles heard from them. At the time, Lulu was still in a coma, unaware of the chaos unfolding. Now that Lulu is awake, she's set on bringing her daughter back and taking action against Valentin. Anna, feeling guilty about her role in helping Valentin escape, has had a change of heart. Realizing that she made a mistake in letting him take Charlotte, she is now working alongside Jason Morgan and Damian Spinelli to track them down. The team was able to extract information from Martin Gray's phone, which contained details about Valentin's bank accounts. Spinelli's tech skills helped them discover that Valentin made a withdrawal in Zurich. With this new lead, Anna and Jason are preparing to head to Zurich. Although Valentin is unlikely to give up easily, there's a chance they might persuade him to let Charlotte return home. However, finding him won't be easy. Spinelli's expertise will be crucial in pinpointing Valentin's exact location. There's hope that Lulu and Charlotte could be reunited by Christmas, but will they succeed? Will Charlotte be excited to see Lulu again? And will Anna and Jason's methods prove effective? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Dante Falconeri and Lulu Spencer once shared a happy marriage for many years, but their relationship faced significant challenges. The turning point came when Dante took an undercover assignment abroad, leaving Lulu behind. During his absence, Lulu, who was already dealing with personal struggles, was stabbed by Ryan Chamberlain, and she needed Dante more than ever. Eventually, with the help of Sonny Corinthos and Robert Scorpio, Dante was brought back to Port Charles. However, his time undercover had deeply affected him. Dante experienced severe mental trauma, having been forced to commit horrific acts, and it was implied that he had been psychologically manipulated to respond violently to certain triggers. Rather than returning home immediately, Dante sought treatment at a WSB facility, uncertain whether he would ever fully recover. In a moment of despair, he filed for divorce and sent the papers to Lulu without discussing it with her. Lulu, heartbroken but resigned, signed the divorce papers and their marriage ended quietly. Dante later returned to Port Charles, but his recovery was far from complete. He struggled with the lasting effects of his trauma, including the disturbing fact that a simple click of an ink pen could trigger violent behavior. Liesl Obrecht exploited this vulnerability, but it was Sam McCall who ultimately helped Dante regain control. During this period, Dante and Sam formed a romantic bond. Now, with Sam tragically dead, Dante is left without her stabilizing influence. If he learns that Sam's death was at the hands of Cyrus Renault, the grief and anger could send him into a dangerous, uncontrollable rage. Dante might even be driven to take matters into his own hands, seeking vengeance against Cyrus without considering the consequences. The only person who could potentially stop Dante is Lulu, but even her intervention might not be enough. The future of Dante and Lulu's relationship remains uncertain. Is Dante truly free of his violent tendencies, or could they resurface in the wake of Sam's death? Will Lulu and Dante find their way back to each other, or will Cyrus become the latest casualty of Dante's fury? Only time will tell. General Hospital spoilers. Does Cyrus have a mysterious partner in his evil plan? As fans now know, Cyrus Renault is responsible for Sam McCall's Digitalis overdose, which ultimately led to her death. With this revelation, all eyes are on what will happen next, and many expect Dex Heller to become the next victim in Cyrus' twisted scheme. However, the question on everyone's mind is whether Cyrus is working alone, or if there's a hidden accomplice. Dex was mysteriously stabbed in the December 10th episode by someone wearing a black coat and gloves. While it's possible that Cyrus could be behind the attack, there are several reasons to doubt this. For one, Cyrus was seen in the town square, collecting donations at the time. Though he could have slipped away briefly to carry out the attack, it seems strange that the show didn't explicitly show him as the one responsible. Keeping the identity of the attacker a mystery raises questions, suggesting that Cyrus may have a hidden partner. It's possible that Cyrus has an accomplice helping him behind the scenes. If that's the case, this mysterious figure could be the one who helped orchestrate the plot against Dex. Given the similarities between Dex's potential fate and Sam's, it's likely that Cyrus will manipulate Dex's medication in a similar way, perhaps through the use of Digitalis or another dangerous substance. The reasons behind Sam's death may have been more complex, with Cyrus likely wanting to keep his involvement in the hospital on Halloween a secret. However, the question remains, why was Digitalis used on Sam? The intricate nature of the plan suggests that Cyrus might not be handling everything alone. His partner could be someone within the hospital, an old character seeking revenge, or even a new face set to appear on the canvas. Only time will reveal whether Cyrus has a mysterious ally helping him execute his sinister plots. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.